Aluminum is the most recent setback from worldwide financial headwinds as costs sink in the midst of supposed unloading of Russian aluminum, debilitating worldwide interest and taking off functional expenses. Recently, supplies of aluminum in the London metals trade, LME stockrooms jumped, igniting worries of possible unloading of Russian beginning aluminum. The White House is now considering a restriction on aluminum imports from Russian maker Rusal. Unsold metal will in general wind up in the LME warehousing framework, which are stockrooms approved by the trade to store LME and rolled metal. It's been exceptionally disheartening for the unfortunate aluminum market to see sort of a 1-2 punch from debilitating worldwide interest, in China specifically. Yet in addition, Russia unloading aluminum on the worldwide market. Wolf Exploration Mining and Metal Examiner Tim the Leather Treaters told CNBC's Cackle Box Asia on Thursday. So most certainly this quarter mirrored those difficulties. Faint standpoint for aluminum. The following quarter doesn't look good either, except if there is an activity to stop the expected unloading of Russia beginning metal and lift Chinese interest, both in framework improvement and property development, Leather Treaters added. Up to this point, there is minimal sign Chinese interest could further develop immediately, given that President Xi Jinping has motioned at the Socialist faction meeting in Beijing that China will be adhering to its coronavirus zero strategies. She added, "This is exacerbated by mellowing requests somewhere else as financing costs rise," leather experts said. Aluminum makers like U.S. What's more, numerous in Europe are likewise confronting higher functional expenses, for the most part because of flooding power costs, Leather Treaters said. Power is around 30% of complete expenses for an aluminum smelter, so they've quite recently been totally pressed in a portion of the European tasks, leather experts said. Seafraud exploration expert Matthew Mill, operator, was additionally shocked at Alcoa's new second from last quarter misfortune, which the organization had credited to bring down aluminum costs and greater expenses of energy and key unrefined components. Like leather experts, he told CNBC's Road Signs Asia that things could deteriorate in quarter four, preceding it improves. Rising stores a terrible sign. While the LME doesn't distribute where aluminum is obtained when inventories rise, an ascent in worldwide stores is a terrible sign given that base metal costs have previously been hit by recessionary worries, said Vivek Dihar. CBA mining and energy items. Any deluge of Russian aluminum into LME distribution centers likewise represent a more perplexing issue, Dihar said in a note. The LME cost could exchange at a markdown to essentials on the off chance that the trade turns into an unloading ground for Russian metal, he said, adding that Russia represents around 17% of the world's aluminum creation. The LME is very much in the know about the issue. Also, if the U.S. proceeds sanctions against Russian maker Rusal, it might have implications for worldwide aluminum supply chains. ING Financial Matters Where's Planner Ewan Manthe said in a note. Manthe said this was seen in 2018 when the U.S. Depository Keep Going forced sanctions on Russian tycoon Oleg Deripaska, and the organizations he claimed include. Rusal isn't just a significant maker of essential aluminum, it is likewise implanted in worldwide stock chains expected to make the metal, bauxite, and alumina, she added. Rusal's 2018 authorizations impacted activities in Guinea and Jamaica, while smelters in Europe battle to get natural substance supplies, she said.